This is a good kind of mob. We're putting a new spin on mobs.
The mob has come to Greensboro. The crop mob, that is. They're tearing up weeds and throwing dirt, not to do harm, but to help out local farmer Anne Marie Scott.
They gave me labor that I wouldn't have been able to do. You know, they multiplied me by a scale of 9 today.
But Scott gives them something in return, a place to work.
The gardener with no garden, the farmer with no farm. Gratifying to get their little root systems.
Donna Smith is the leader of the mob. She lives in an apartment in the city and doesn't have her own land where she can get her hands dirty.
So there's weeding, there's the bricks.
Mobbing someone's farm gives them a place to get dirty. Today, the mob weeded, created a new bed, planted squash and zucchini, and broke down an old grill to make room for a new chicken coop. The mob targets its victims online, then harvests the team on Facebook to plan the attack.
It's great, this whole idea that we just created cyber gardening.
Scott needs the help.
All this growing stuff is new to me.
She recently moved to the heart of Greensboro and created this farm from scratch.
I have 12 different kinds of tomatoes, I think 10 kinds of peppers, 7 kinds of potatoes.
For an average-sized backyard, this garden offers a lot. Mini oranges, glacier tomatoes, and this new bed created by the mob has squash. But all of these tasty fruits and veggies won't be staying at the Scottses. They're going to donate at least 10% of all that they grow.
We're making a difference. We're trying to change people's mind about not just doing a little garden and growing a few tomatoes, but really being able to feed your neighbors or your friends and give back to the community.
Scott is hoping this move will help revitalize farming in North Carolina. In 2007, the USDA reported a 2% decline in farmland statewide. The only type of farm to actually grow? Small farms like Scott's.
It seems like organic's just not good enough for people anymore.
And it's not good enough for Scott, who didn't want to just buy food from the store. She wanted to grow it.
This is my horseradish. I mean, it's not just going to the frozen food section and grabbing a bag of something. Somebody had to physically go out there and pick peas and look at a pea and decide, is this pea ready to be picked?
Now that job is up to her. The seeds in her yard will be food on her plate in just a few weeks.
Now I know where my food comes from. My food has a face.
With help from the mob's many faces, she'll be able to keep her plate full of food from her yard.
The mob is here to stay.
Empty wheelbarrows and packets mean this mob is done for now. So they'll head back online to find their next lucky victim. Kirsten, Bennett, Phoenix 14 News.